Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where I give you important information and news about all coins of interest. And today we're going to be taking a look at the AMA that was done with the METAPETS CEO and see what we can learn from there. So if you're interested in these videos, subscribe. It lets me know that you appreciate content such as this, right? So without wasting any more time, let's jump in. So if we go and check the price for the last 24 hours, we do see that the price of METAPETS is going down, right? But if we also check the price of Bitcoin is also going down. It was on a high of 42,800, and currently we do see it there at around 41,000, almost 42,000, right? So it's losing about 1,000. So obviously this is going to have a knock-on effect on not just METAPETS but the rest of the other coins. But one of the most important things that we want to talk about is obviously the AMA. So let's just jump in there and see what we can learn. So we do see here that a big news coming out. LA token is going to be listing METAPETS, right? We can go there onto their Twitter and we do see them there. LA token will list METAPETS. METAPETS coin aims to make your METAPET adaptable to the virtual designs of the metaverse. You can show your dog off in a dog show, have your prize cow produce milk to sell, and race your trophy winning horse in a competition, right? So you have your dog, you can go and show it off. You can also have a cow that produces milk you can sell. These are things that we are waiting to see. Unfortunately, currently we don't have any dates, except that these things are going to happen soon, right? Obviously, so let's just go and check what else is going to be happening. So we do see here the CEO said that partnerships is in talks with different parties in terms of partnerships, but no details. He's not releasing any details until everything is concrete, and then he's going to explain. He's going to just let us know soon. And then the other thing that he did talk about, he said that it's irresponsible to give dates on stuff, right? When you're going to be delivering this and all that, he says it's irresponsible. But this is not the point. That this is not something here in Net Crypto that we believe in, that it's irresponsible to give dates. We are investors, right? Every sort of business operates based on deadlines, right? And everybody knows the deadline, right? The investors, they know the deadline. The people working within the business, they know the deadline. So if you are going to be an investor into a project, you need to know the deadline, right? For example, we requested for the CETIC audit. We talked about it a lot. And of course, it was submitted with CETIC. So the update that he gave was currently CETIC just want to KYC him. They want to dox the CEO. As soon as that is done, then the report is going to be out, which is something that we are looking forward to. It will be something that we can put to bed, right? And something interesting that he said on the CETIC audit, he says he can't wait to have it in his hands so that he can wave it in front of the fathers, right? People who are asking for the CETIC audit are not fathers. They are potential investors, right? They want the CETIC audit so that they know that when they invest their money into the project, they have reasonable amount of safety, right? Fathers are people who make stuff that doesn't exist. There's a huge difference between facts and FUD. And here on Net Crypto, we only care about the facts, right? For example, the white paper was released, like we did a video yesterday, I think, where we had a look at the white paper here that is on this what is this placeholder website that we have, and we noted that there is no white paper, right? So would you say that is there's no roadmap within the white paper? There's no roadmap, there's no dates, right, on where we can expect what. So if we say that in METAPETS they've got a white paper without dates of the roadmap, is that fudding? No, those are facts. There's no roadmap. For example, I'm not trying to shield this coin. It's a coin that I cover on this channel. If you're subscribed, I'm sure you've seen some of my videos on Shiro, right? They released their white paper, and you can see on their white paper they've got dates, right? I think this project was released a month before before METAPETS, but you can see already in Q1 2022, by end of March, we're expecting all these things to happen, right? So they are working on a deadline at Shiro, right? As investors, we know what the deadline is. So this is the things that we're talking about here. We are not fudding, right? We are just we are just concentrating on the facts at the moment. when you hear the CEO says it's irresponsible to give dates, but I think it's irresponsible to not give dates and to let the investors know the timeline. So it's vice versa. He's got it wrong right there, right? So when he was asked about the game, he says that the game will not happen in a few weeks, right? And in a few weeks, so it's going to take some time. We don't know how long. Like we say, guys, we don't have a roadmap, right? For example, I can even go to the Shiro to just show it as an example as well. We see here they are saying that the beta testing of the game for selected community members is going to be coming out. So this is like the first release. The beta release is going to be coming out by the end of March. We are expecting this to come out to selected members. You see, there's going to be bug tests, Shiro network tests, animation tests. So this is a project I'm just showing you. They are showing the investors what to expect. And then you can see here, full game release will happen by the end of Q2. We can expect the full game release to be out. And in their white paper, you do see here, they've got some of the things explaining exactly how everything is going to be working out. They don't have the final versions. They just recently hired what do you call them? The developers, Unity engine developers, who are going to be developing some of the stuff, but they are already showing exactly what is going to be happening in the game. They've got the sketches, they've got, as you can see here, they're going to be showing the gameplay, right? And of course, everything is subject to change, but as investors, these are important for us. You can go and check some of the art that is going to be in there, the concept art, you can see it there. This is the game concept art. And they've got some of the things that you can see within the project into their white paper. So these are some of the things that we are just talking about. Like, we also want to see these things for METAPETS. For example, who doesn't want to own a cow that is going to produce milk that you can sell? That's why on Net Crypto, when this coin came out, 1 week after this coin came out, I did a video on it. I was very interested into this coin. But unfortunately, 4 weeks down the line, there was absolutely nothing, which made this coin look very scammy, because you are promising a huge technologies that are coming out into the metaverse. You're promising to have a cow that produces milk that you can sell, but there was absolutely nothing, right? So at least now the website is still not even ready, right? So those are the questions that investors are going to be asking. If you are not able to do a simple thing as a website is not complicated, right? It just needs proper planning, right? In terms of your planning, it seems like when this coin went live, there was absolutely no plan. Everything just started to be planned after the coin was already live, and the plans are only starting to be finalized now. That's why things are taking time. Unfortunately, crypto moves very fast, and investors' patience wears out, because a lot of people investing in the new coin are retail investors, and retail investors want to see progress quickly, right? So that's one of the things. And then, of course, the other a good thing that came out is the CEO location. He did say he's going to be moving back to the United States, because obviously being a CEO of a crypto in a country that is completely banned cryptocurrency is a huge risk for investors, because if anything happens, the project will fall down flat, because he's holding all the keys, the key phrases, and all that, right? So this is something that I thought I should share with you. And of course, on the LA token listing, one of the big things coming out of there, right? So if you go on to CoinGecko, LA token, you see it's got a trust score of 8. Remember, I did a recent scam that I covered of MetaNet. MetaNet was about to be launched on L Bank, and then it happened to be a rug pull project. $4 million was lost of investors' monies. And something that we took away from that is, before you invest in exchange, just also go and investigate that exchange the same way that you would go and investigate a project or a coin that you want to invest into. And one of the indicators, just to give you a tip, that I check in an exchange before I invest, is I try to go and look for news articles where the exchange was going through some hard times, especially where they get hacked, and see how they managed to recover from it. For example, we saw the Bitmart hack recently. They got hacked, and then they managed to recover from it. They strengthened their systems, and they started opening up deposits and withdrawals gradually until everything was running, right? I even went up and opened an account with Bitmart even after the hack, and invested into that exchange some coins that I wanted to buy. So that's one tip that I can give you if you are planning to go and buy to buy MetaPets at La Token, right? Obviously, we are going to keep on tracking this project. It's a very interesting project, right? Tomorrow I'm going to be doing my scam checker. Is the project legit or a scam? We're going to be updating everything that has happened within the project and seeing where we are and what are the things that are remaining, what are some of the things that we want to see for us to see whether we can have more confidence into this project or not, right? So obviously, if this information was valuable for you, subscribe. It lets me know that you appreciate this type of content. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.